Hello everybody, it is Remembrance Day, Memorial Day, Veterans Day, whatever you want to call it, November the 11th, so make sure you pay your respects to the men and women who risk their lives to ensure that we can continue playing video games all the time, among other things, of course. And we are going to honor them, terribly so, by playing Mirage RainBlood Chronicles. Although in Steam it is called RainBlood Chronicles Mirage. This game just came out. I believe it came out today. And essentially what it is, it's a side-scrolling action platformer game starring two characters named Sol and Shang, otherwise known as Alucard and Sephiroth respectively. Just kidding. I played it a little bit, but this game came out of a Chinese development house, as far as I know, because all of the names in the credits are Chinese. Then again, it could have been developed in Richmond Hill, Ontario. We don't know. So we're gonna start a new game here and we'll take a quick look. This isn't a playthrough. This is just a look at the game, first impressions, all that kind of stuff. So let's let's start a new one. Yes. And here we go. Alright, so the story of this game is based around old Chinese martial arts epics, otherwise known as WuXia. It's not really quite the WuXia that I'm familiar with, but the general myth of the story is that every time it rains, a boat shows up in the sky. Now, I don't know if this is just translation issues or anything like that, but it's just called the Lord's Boat, which is kind of boring. And essentially, you work for a group known as the Cabal, which isn't very Chinese, if you ask me. And as you may have noticed, Sol walked in here talking about Jade. Jade of the Red Fish Eye is her actual full name. And there we go. I'll get rid of that tutorial video. Essentially, she has gone missing after sending a letter confirming the existence of this boat. And oh shit. And so the Cabal, led by a guy named Sky Moo, I shit you not, and he has a lieutenant named Nerd. So I don't know if the translation has been all that expertly done, but the point is that the Cabal has dispatched Sol and Shang to go and track down Jade's whereabouts, and I'm sure it gets much deeper than that, knowing how these stories go. Essentially, we are going to be saving the world, and as you can see, this game kind of works like, it reminds me a lot of Devil May Cry. Oops. In the fact that you can see there you're getting tails of money with everybody you kill. Yeah, whatever. So essentially, Sol and Shang, they have two very different playstyles. Where now Sol, he does this ghost shifting. Oops. I need this guy to shoot at me. Anytime now. So he actually does this thing called ghost stepping, which is basically that dodge here like this, which is like a dodge roll, but you can go in multiple directions. And Shang, which you see later on in this prologue, this is the tutorial after all. How are you not dead? He has these gold sword energy swords called keys. And you basically use those as like a shield and a sort of energy attack. There we go. Oh my god. The controls are a little bit clunky in terms of like if you ghost step, you have to like make sure you're turned around. You can't interrupt the combo to change directions. Which is a little bit of a misstep, not a deal breaker really. Sound design is amazing. All the voices are in Mandarin, so you will have to read them the subtitles here. Just gonna try and get my dodge. So yeah, if you dodge, you can do stupid attacks like that. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna go see Shang now. So Shang's very different, and later on in the game, you get the ability to switch in between them as you wish. So see why I call him Sephiroth and the other guy Alucard. So you see these, you get these swords. You can use them to as a shield. You can send them flying off like so. Reminds me of I think it's called no. What's it called? There's some doesn't matter. There's some shooter that came out. Akai Katana, I think is what it's called, and it has a similar mechanic. Only instead of being a dude, you're a plane. Believe it's a shoot 'em up. Don't question it. I'm not doing a good job. He even laughs like Sephiroth. He's like, so let's just skip ahead because it's pretty much the same thing. When you have these swords up, you can block like so, and then do special attacks, and that's pretty much how the tutorial goes, and you just get used to playing as these two guys. So we'll skip a little bit ahead, and I'll show you more of the game. Alright, so we are in between levels here, and like games of this type, you have a store, which is why you're collecting money. It's kind of difficult to figure out what's at first glance, I should say, because it's talking about KS, it's talking about HP and all that, KF I should say, all that kind of stuff. We picked up a few items here which you can't buy, but they are like perma upgrades. So this is why I say it's kind of like Devil May Cry, and we can buy items separately for Soul and Shang. Skills, very familiar stuff. You can see you got the preview video. Let's buy one of those. Did I buy that? Heh. Alright, so once you're done here, you just go out and hit the action button. And we're off to the next level. Oh, and look at this. You can play 2 players. What? Or you can duel. One or 2 players. I guess you have to beat the story in single player to get everything else, which isn't so bad. I don't have friends anyways, right? So let's continue on. Okay, so once you decide you have everything you need, spend all your money and all your chi and whatever, this is your main map. Of course, as you go through, there are more stages to unlock. So the prologue is all done and you can't revisit it, not that you would want to, but it looks like there's a good selection. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stages. Who knows how long they are, but I am definitely digging this art here. So if there's one thing this game has going for it is a few minor translation details, but the art is fantastic. And here we are in the village, and of course you can switch between your 2 guys as it promised, although there seems to be a limit because I can't switch back. I can't switch back! I don't want to play as him! Oh well, we'll switch later. Oh, he's still alive. Shit. There we go. Now I can switch. Okay. I prefer this guy. What in the fuck? What the hell is that thing? Don't let the caca chests. We gotta get the caca. have much of a choice, do I? Oh shit. I lost my caca chest, guys. There it is. I got my caca chest. Come here, caca. I have no idea what's going on right now. Alright, we killed the caca chest. I got a weird stuff trophy. He surprisingly didn't lose a lot of health there. Something hiding behind. Interesting. Well, how do I get up there, man? I know. What? Oh, I gotta get up here. Fuck you. There we go. We have found a secret. Oh, it's another caca chest. Ah, that didn't give me shit. Now, one thing is to double jump, you have to have a keys available. Or is it a key? Basically, one of those glowy swords, you must have them. Where the? What the? Oh. No one is allowed to. Oh, he's not one of our friends. Why would he be? The cool guys are never our friends. That's an alchemist? So this is where the game really diverges from what I understand as WuXia. Basically, the TV shows I watch had nothing to do with this. It's Akuma. Alright, we are kicking some serious ass. Get out of here, you blind bastard. Not that I have anything against the blind. Although I assume none of them are watching this anyways. Oh, I missed. Son of a bitch. Not my caca chest. His soul. Damn, that dude's badass. Only the best sword master can fulfill my rust. Ah, man. One hell. Alright, I definitely want this. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, fuck you. Come on. Oh boy, this is gonna be one of those. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, so I do have the benefit of the shield with this guy. So I'm gonna stick with him. I totally blocked that. Is he dead? No, now he is. Excellent! And we have completed level 1 with a ranking of E. Yeah, I'm not a master. Nice laughing. Oh, who is this? You are from the org? Meaning the Cabal. As you can see, there's like some grammatical errors here that just make this a little bit harder to read. The Maze of Mirage, yo! I don't even know what that was supposed to be. It's ridiculous out loud as it is on paper. I do want to point something out here. Oh, too late. Are we done? I couldn't point out what I wanted to point out. So yeah, I couldn't point out what I wanted to point out because the level loaded. But that is essentially the game, and you know, like Devil May Cry and all those other kind of games where you buy your skills, I'm sure the game starts to open up once you really start buying all those things. It was the same complaint that I had with Mark of the Ninja, where the game doesn't really get good until you have gotten close to beating it, just because that's when you have everything available to you. But yes, this was Mirage. Is that what I'm playing? I want to say RainBlood, but yes, it is Mirage Chronicles of RainBlood, or RainBlood Chronicles, whatever it is. Just dropped today, November the 11th, Remembrance Day, Memorial Day, Veterans Day. It's currently on sale for $10. For $10, I've had a lot of fun with it, and you know, the hour or so that I put in with it, I can't really say that I regret my purchase. Maybe it doesn't get any much better than this, but even then, the combat's lightning fast. It's a great fun brawler. Give it a shot, check it out, and I don't know if there's a demo, but if there is, give it a shot yourself. And I guess you've seen everything there is to see, at least in terms of how the game's gonna play. I have no idea how the story plays out. At this point, it's just not told so well that I honestly don't care. It's just, if I can run around, keep killing people, great, because that's all I ever wanted to do. In video games, not in real life. I'm not a murderer. I swear. I promise. Don't call the FBI. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Cheers.